Welcome to What's Gaming, episode number 14. And today on the show we have me and Steve.
Hi Phil, thanks for having me. I am back again.
Yeah, you won't stay away.
Yep.
You're wearing the same shirt as last week.
Yeah, I know it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, still wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, well, I guess you really like it.
I do.
Along with another special shirt that you have.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I've designed a new shirt for What's Gaming, but we'll see.
Oh, I can't wait to try it out.
All right, let's go straight into the gaming because that's what people are here for. I would like to talk about, well, you would like to talk about this too. This is the big topic that's going around the internet right now, and that is... Steve?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the whole
You're talking
hoopla.
about the new Portal 2 video that Dan Trachtenberg from Totally Rad Show did put out. You're talking about that one?
What's that called again? Portal... Lost...
Still alive or
Lost
something?
in Congruence.
I don't know. It's a great video, though. I was completely taken aback by how good it was. It was just phenomenal. If you haven't watched it yet, definitely check it out. It's on YouTube. If you knew the name, it'd probably be a lot easier to
Portal...
to look it up.
Lost again.
Do you not have internet access?
No. No internet access. Just remember to look up Portal on YouTube, and you'll probably find it really quickly.
Yeah.
You're going to go looking for it, aren't you?
Well, I'm looking for it now because apparently your internet's down during the show.
My internet's down. That's why we can actually do this show. No, the big hoopla that's going around lately was...
No Escape. Portal No Escape. There it is.
Was
Look it
Portal
up. It's
No
awesome.
Escape? No.
Sorry.
Yes, if you want a really cool little fan video, Dan Trachtenberg from the Totally Rad Show made a video about Portal called No Escape, and it's been doing really well and getting reviewed well, and hopefully will launch his career more because he wants to get into directing some full-length movies.
And he should, because it blew me away. Somebody needs to give that guy $100 million so he can make a Matrix scale type movie and just come out and blow everybody away with how good it is. Because it was great.
I think for sure he'd make a fighting game.
Oh yeah,
A fighting movie, sorry.
fighting movie, yeah.
Because he likes those fight movies.
Oh.
Anyway, back into the gaming. Well, that was gaming, but whatever. The big topic on everyone's tongues these days is the issue with Deus Ex and GameStop.
Oh yes, that was nasty. What they did.
Yes, what they did. Basically,
Well,
Deus Ex came to be sold. Its release date came, and in Deus Ex there is a code for getting the full game on live. Now, I've discussed in the past that I love OnLive. I love the concept of OnLive. I think it will solve all the problems when it comes to piracy and all that. But we'll get into that more on a later date. But the whole issue here was that GameStop has their own streaming gaming service. So what GameStop did was...
No, it's not. They don't have it yet. They say they're going to have it someday, but we just have to take their word for it.
It's in beta.
So they say. I haven't seen it. It's not out yet. They don't have it. Like.
In other words, they have a completing platform.
So do I, Phil. I got one too. I have one too.
But you're not.
It's in beta.
I know. The point. I'm being a devil's advocate. I'm just explaining the situation and how they said.
All right.
Why they did it. Now the whole issue is, again, it came with a code for OnLive to download the game. Well, not download the game, but to access the game and OnLive for free. What GameStop did was every customer who ordered the game...
It's like a coupon, right? It's a coupon.
Yeah, pretty
Little
much.
piece of paper with...
It's a code.
It has real value.
It's a code that accesses the game in OnLive.
Yes, that has real value.
Yeah.
For many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So GameStop would take these games before they hand them to the customer and open the game up, take out the code, throw it wherever, garbage, I don't know, and then give the customer the game. What's wrong with this, Steve?
Well, you're stealing for one thing. That's you can't just a customer goes in expecting to buy the game with this coupon.
It says on the game that the coupon is there.
Yeah, you can't just take it out and sell the game as if it's the same game that has the same value, because it doesn't. You've gone and thrown away this coupon that lets them play it the same game over the streaming service.
Now keep in mind, GameStop has done this in the past with pre-order stuff. So if you were to pre-order a game, say, let's say SmackDown versus Raw, because it's something I know of, SmackDown versus Raw 2011 came with a special code to give you access to a certain wrestler, if you pre-ordered it. Now, if you came in 2 days after it got released, and they still had these games with the pre-order codes in them, a lot of GameStops would open the game, take out the pre-order code, and say, well, you didn't pre-order the game, so you don't get the code.
Yeah, you should not be opening retail boxes that are shrink wrapped from the factory and then selling them in your store. Like, if you crack that seal, you got to send it back. That's, in my opinion, that's extremely shady.
Oh yeah, and another thing that you might not know is that there's a lot of reports that a bunch of EB Games in Canada have gone even further and started shrink wrapping themselves. Not them themselves, the games. And that would be interesting though. Hopefully they would, and suffocate
after hours. Yeah.
No, but they would take out the codes and then shrink rack them back up, and most people wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's a shame. I used to work at a computer retail store. There was a shrink wrap machine in the back room. There's probably shrink wrap machines in the back room in every retail store, and it's just sleazy. You shouldn't be opening the box.
When I worked at Best Buy, they had it.
Yeah, you shouldn't be they shouldn't be allowed to do that. And I'm pretty sure, I thought there were shrink wrap laws, but I really don't care enough. I'm just going to avoid the Evil G, and I'm just going to go to OnLive and get my games. That's what I'm going to do from now on.
Yeah. So the big issue with this is that, like, first of all, you're getting a code to get the game on OnLive. You still bought the game, like you still bought the hard retail disc of the game from GameStop. They still have your money.
Yeah, he got their cut. They got their cut.
The only thing they hate is the fact that you went. That you are going to use another service by using OnLive. It's promoting OnLive when they don't want to promote a competitor.
Yeah, well, I'll believe it when I see it that this retail game store made a competing service with OnLive. Like, it's hard enough to do as it is, hard enough to find investors. I'll believe it when I see it that they actually have this service that exists.
I think this service will come out. I think it will be horrible. I think not a lot of people will use it. I think it will fail miserably. And I think the only way that GameStop is going to survive at all is if they sell game cards, like with the codes on them. That's all they're going to be able to do in the future, because everything is going to be downloadable. Everything's going to be either downloadable or on a cloud.
Well, I gotta respect that they're trying to not go the same route that Blockbuster went, because Blockbuster didn't bother innovating, and look at them now, like they're in serious trouble. So I gotta admire the fact that they're trying to adapt and trying to go where the technology is obviously going, but to actually crack the seal on these boxes is just shocking.
And other things that GameStop does include letting their employees take previously used copies that they got from other people, letting them take them home in a rental type of way, where they can take it out for like 4 to 7 days at a time, and bring them back, put them back in the box, and sell them.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, no, it's pretty much policy. There's a rentals thing in their policy. So
that the employees get to take the games home and play with them?
Only for used games, because they don't think it will do any worse to the game.
All right.
Which I don't really care about. If I was at GameStop, I'd love that. But when it comes to opening up new games before the customer gets them, not cool.
Yeah, just don't sell it. Just send them all back if you don't want to sell them. It wouldn't have even hit the press. Nobody would have cared. Opening the boxes and then trying to sell them, that's for shame. You know?
Well, it turns out after this incident, when all the press when the press hit the fan, so to speak, I won't say the other word. Shit. What happened was.
Now my mom can't watch the show, Phil. Thanks.
I'm sorry. See, even when I swear, I get a brain bubble and I can't continue either. Yeah. No, what GameStop decided to do is pull down all the Deus Ex game boxes and send them back to Square Enix. I believe it's Square Enix, but whatever.
Sorry, I don't know.
Squaresoft, something like that. But they send them back to the manufacturer, and they're like, yeah, to take them down, we're not going to sell them anymore because we're getting all this bad press. That was stupid. Yeah, let's right a wrong with a wrong.
Well, wait, what they said? Why is it wrong to send them back? If they don't want to carry them, that's
they should have done that to begin with.
Yeah.
But why don't you okay, you ordered them, you made them available, people want them, sell them. You're like, it's just silly at that point. I get it, but they've already started. Now they're just being like, well, since we can't take the stuff out of the box, we're sending them back. Fuck them.
Yeah.
And then after that, when media really got attention to it, that's when GameStop apologized.
Well, I accept their apology, even though I've never shopped in their stores.
I shop in their stores. I like to get good deals on certain items, but typically I don't like the whole policies that they have in place. Let me just say that GameStop said it would provide a $50 gift certificate as well as a buy two get one free deal on used games to any customer who purchased a copy of Deus Ex that GameStop had opened on them.
So there's somebody there in the GameStop hierarchy that is smart and doing the right thing, at least.
Well, more likely caught. GameStop is caught, and they're trying to dig their way out.
Yeah,
is how I see it, and how most of the media sees it.
Well, they don't have to. Like, they can just, they can do what they want. I gotta respect them for making an apology and then trying to make it up to the people that missed out on the coupon. So.
Well, hopefully this taught them a lesson, and they won't do it again for any future new releases that they have an issue with. They can find out ahead of time, and I'm sure they knew ahead of time that those coupons were going to be in there, and they thought, oh, we'll just throw them out when they come to the store. Well, screw you. Like, ask not to have a certain SKU of those that don't have the coupon. Like, just say no.
Yeah, they probably had those other SKUs too that they could have got. So
they could have just had the company do a exclusive deal with them, like they do with a lot of other companies, where they give a different type of DLC content.
Yeah. So they should not have been reacting that way. They should have been more proactive, is what you're saying, right?
Yep. Yeah. Which they have been on other things, so I don't see the problem.
Well, I wish them luck with their streaming service, but I'm pretty sure mine's coming out first.
Failure.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the show. We talked about one
topic.
That's the
whole show? One thing? Okay.
But that was a big topic. We had to talk about it, and it makes a lot of people angry.
Yeah, me too.
So if you have any comments about the show, if you have any comments about this topic, please comment in wherever you see this, and we'll be sure to reply because we like to see the comments.
I don't read the comments, Phil.
Yeah, that's because you're an asshole, Steve.
I watch on Apple.
I'm gonna get you a T-shirt that says "asshole" with an apple sign.
Who is it?
That's our time.
All right.
All right. Next episode, we'll see Steve in an asshole apple sign T-shirt.
Sure.
See you later, Steve.
Bye, Phil.
Bye-bye.